What's going on? Today we're going to be looking at the Oupes Mega 2 Pro. Just got this one in. If you may have seen the other unboxing for the Exodus 2400, this is a replacement for that because that one died. They replaced it and then that one died too. And we upgraded and we're hoping that the Mega 2 Pro is a better unit and it will not die after a short period like the Exodus 2400 did. So unfortunately there will be no review on the Exodus 2400, but here we go on the Oupes Mega 2 Pro. Check it out.
We got the B2 battery port here, proprietary charging port, adjustment for charge, over circuit protection, green thing. Don't really know what that is, probably not going to need it, but I'll look into that later. But at the moment we don't need that. Got this little thing right here. This knife away. You can see we got a pretty big fan up in here. Backside. Oh, we got the Oupes Mega 2 Pro. Alright, let's check out the other side. You got another fan here. You got a 220 30 amp. You got four 120 volt 20 amps. Pretty simple stuff right here on the front. Let's peel our. We got IoT button. We got not one but two of these cigarette lighter things that I'll probably never use. Got the DC on and off. We got two DC USB 3.0s and then two USB-C 140 amps. Those are pretty strong. Probably not going to be using those, but that's pretty awesome. We got a mode button. We got a power button here. We got the Anderson unit to turn this on and off. This is an input and an output, so you switch it depending on what you want to use. I'll be using this for a solar input pretty much 100% of the time, so this always be over here on input, and that's the port and then that turns it on and off. See for power. You hear the fans kick on. Alright, so we got our Mega 2 Pro plugged in the solar shed. It's getting 0 input because there's no sun. Slight output because it's got a little vacuum running in this shed right here, which is what this unit runs. And then at the moment, this thing is running on these two Renogy 260 panels, running series, going through and into the front of the unit. All right. Well, my final thoughts on the Oupes Mega 2 Pro. Looks like a pretty well built machine. It does everything by the books, or is supposed to, that I need it to do. It's got a lot of storage capacity for energy. It puts out a good bit of energy, 2,500 watts, 2,000 amp hours. Not too bad at all, not too bad at all. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, that works really good. It's got lots of different settings on it, and you can set the base as far as how low you want it to drain with a load on it before it shuts itself off, which is one of I think the main problem I had on my Exodus 2400 is if I wasn't there to monitor it and it hit 0 and the load was still going, it just died. It wouldn't come back up. So the only thing I could do is send it back to them and ask for a replacement under warranty, which they were more than happy to do. But still, I don't want to, spend all my time sending stuff back and forth and not having a power station to run what I need it to run. So the 2400, other than that, if you can watch it and you don't have a drain on it all the time, it's probably good. But for what I was using it for, turns out not so much. But I'm hoping this Mega 2 will kind of pick up where that one left off, as this is an upgrade over the Exodus. But again, it does everything by the paperwork that I need it to do. It looks good. Also, one of the big things that I like about it is it does over-the-air updates. So if something's up with it that's not working correctly, they can do a bug fix, send it on down. It'll reprogram itself, and then hopefully that whatever bug that it had will be replaced. So that's my review and unboxing of the Oupes Mega 2 Pro. We'll see how it does in the long term. Maybe in the future we'll do a follow-up and see if it's still running strong and awesome, or if it totally sucks and I had to send it back for another replacement. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.